patient. And then something switched maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and all of a sudden you were doubling down on it. What caused the change?
I talked about it earlier. Once I realized that I was getting quote unquote famous, I was like, wait a minute. I need to really show all these kids the good stuff. I'm showing everyone the tactics. As you know, John, if you've been following for 9 years, there was two things that I focused on, especially given post the 2009, 2008 financial crisis. One was work ethic, was a viable energy that could help you if you were in a pickle. And two was tactics, like social media, do this, do that. And I realized a lot of people weren't doing it. And as I dug deeper and spoke to many, many, many more people and listened to a lot more DMs, and read a lot more emails, I realized it was emotional stuff. It was insecurity. This was a game of self-esteem versus insecurity. This was accountability versus blame. This was patience was easy for me because I wasn't worried about judgment of the outside. It was hard for others because they wanted to get rich quickly, to be able to flex in front of others, to get outside validation. So it was a reaction to sense of responsibility and understanding of the ingredients that were missing in my message that actually allowed me to achieve not only the financial success, but the success of peace of mind. And so it captivated me, and it really encouraged me, and I got excited about and invigorated about communicating soft skills and emotional intelligence as much as I was talking about tactical marketing and business intelligence.
Yeah, well, I want to jump on this point, and I'll just tell a little bit of a short story of me. It's kind of a vulnerable moment here. When I was at Lowe's, Lord knows why they did this, but they brought in Korn Ferry to analyze our executive team so that Korn Ferry could do executive searches and redo our org charts. All that aside, they brought in this team who were psychologists. And I remember I had been picked as one of these people in the high achiever, must promote type of section. So I go into my final meeting with the person who's the lead evaluator, and she said, John, you've had this brilliant career, but in the words of Marshall Goldsmith, what got you here isn't going to get you to where you need to go. I have to tell you, Gary, I was like totally ticked off at her because I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? But what she was really talking about was the more senior I was getting, the more emotional intelligence was going to be a superpower that I needed to grow into that I didn't have. And I look back at my life, and when I think about the Naval Academy